Yo, today we got a catfish romance scam, okay? Today we got woman spends $45,000 to 4-star general boyfriend or romance scam, question mark. Now we're gonna get straight to this video before I do stuff like 3, 2, what?
This woman is seeking the truth about the man she met online and plans to marry.
He was good looking, but I guess the biggest thing that attracted to me was his uniform.
He's asked her to marry him?
I got this white envelope, and in it was a ring.
He sent gifts?
For my birthday, he sent me 2 cakes, 2 little...
Wow, bro. The catfish sent a ring and 2 cakes, bro, from Walmart. Now look, them vanilla cakes be good as fuck, bro. This is finesse, dog. This is the biggest finesse of 2025, dog.
Little cakes from Walmart. I was really excited over it, and he was...
Happy birthday, honey.
Saying, I really love you, and...
He also claims he'll do whatever it takes to buy Robin her $2 million dream home.
I fell in love with this one house online, and...
Paul convinced Robin they could afford this house if she'd start investing into this real estate company.
Wow. Okay, hold on, chat. I gotta teach y'all.
House if she'd start investing into this real estate company.
This is the biggest finesse, chat. What the fuck am I looking at? This website looks sketchy as fuck, bro. Then they got Telegram right here, like, bro, total withdrawal 22,000. Like, bro, what are these numbers? Bro, this is the biggest finesse ever, dog. It's crazy how far niggas go to finesse your dumb ass.
A couple of weeks after that he started talking to me about this investment. Told me who it was, and I looked up on the internet and read about the company. And
because I'll have to be honest with you, it looks like a very legit put together website. It's probably one of the best I've seen.
I was only having to pay half, and Paul was putting in the other half.
Wow. Are you sure this is the guy you're talking to? And she was like, oh yeah, no, it's him, I know it's him.
Is Robin's fairy tale real, or is she being lured into a scam?
Scam. I doubt it, bro. I doubt it, chat.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our...
If you're in a real relationship, chat, your boyfriend or girlfriend is never gonna ask you to invest in no company, bro. I've never heard of some shit like that. The only time when money is involved investing and shit like that, bro, it's a finesse.
Scam.
Okay, David, we have another case. Samantha reached out on behalf of her friend. I'll read the email. Dear Catfish team, I'm desperate to help my friend Robin, who has been single for 17 years and thinks she is talking to a 4-star general who claims to be overseas.
Damn.
He has strung her along for a year and a half, won't video chat, and has convinced her to put down a large sum of money to buy a house in another state. She could sign escrow papers any day, and I urgently need advice before she gives him all her money. Sincerely, Samantha.
Samantha,
hi, Catfish team. My name is Robin, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I worked in the school system for about 17 years in the special ed department. I've been married one time to the children's father for 26 and a half years. It just wasn't going right. I just couldn't stay in that relationship, so I finally got out. And I've been single for almost 16 years. I've seen a couple of people.
Bro, being single for 16 years, bro. I've been single for like 4 months. Yeah, I say 4 months. Bro, and I feel so lonely, bro. Like I feel like her right now. I feel like I've been through 16 years by myself. But it's like, wow, 16 years, bro. It's like you don't know what if like you're what is it called? You're touch depraved, you know? Like you're touch depraved. Or like I forgot what it's called, but yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
A couple guys over the time, but nothing really serious.
After her divorce, Robin went on a few dates in person, but nothing developed into anything serious. Later, she created a TikTok account to keep herself busy, which led her to meet new people and even join a crafting group. But a few weeks after opening her TikTok account, she was messaged by a man who caught her eye.
Well, hey, I was on TikTok. He IM'd me. I didn't even know you could get IMs on there. I said hi to him. We started talking, and he said that I had a beautiful smile, just couldn't resist saying hi to me or something like that. He had short, sandy colored hair. He had brown eyes. He was good looking, but I guess probably the biggest thing that attracted to me was his uniform. I'm kind of a sucker for military people because my dad was in the Army for 23 years as a chaplain. He asked me, where I was from, and I just told him Texas. I didn't say anything else, and that he's from Massachusetts.
Robin initially opened up an account on TikTok to join a crafting group. Meeting a handsome man like Paul was never her intentions on the app.
I love to do diamond art, and I love to sew, and right now I'm making a quilt. I do jelly roll rugs and placemats.
That's pretty.
Robin met her friend Samantha and Samantha's husband through the crafting group on TikTok. They bonded over their shared love of crafting. Samantha is also the one who emailed us about Robin's struggles with Paul.
Hi, Catfish team.
W Samantha, chat, bro, because this video would have never happened, bro. She would have never realized, like, she's talking to a scammer, bro, a catfish. W Samantha, bro. We need more friends like this.
My name is Samantha. My husband and I, we design and make handbags of all kinds, backpacks, handbags, all kinds of things, anything bag related.
I met her online in a sewing group that I joined.
We just kind of got into this group, and Robin happened to be part of this group.
So we just all became really good friends.
Samantha and Robin often went live together on TikTok to share crafting techniques, but over time, Samantha began to notice changes in Robin, especially when it came to their scheduled meetups.
How I started kind of seeing something going on is every single night at a certain time, she always would say, I gotta go talk to, she called him her intended.
All day long, I'd wait for 9 o'clock to come around so that I could talk to him. He went to church on Sundays, and I liked that because I'm a church goer. I was glad that, he was a church going person also, more or less fell for him. And would tell.
Wow, Chad, this is sad, y'all. Like, bro, the fact, like, bro, people who catfish people, bro, they're going to hell, bro. They're going to. Okay, look, let me rephrase that. People who catfish people, they're going to HE double hockey sticks because I can't say that other word. Like, bro, Paul, the profile picture on point, the name Paul. Okay, look, Robin. I think I'm in love with you. Crazy. You haven't even met this man. I've always been in love with you. Wow, Paul. This nigga Paul is finessing the shit out of Robin.
Tell him that I loved him.
And then we started saying, hey, have you ever met this guy? And then I asked what his name was. His name is Paul LaCamera. When I heard the name, I was like, looked it up, and I'm like, that name sounds super familiar. Not famous, but he's well-known general. And I said, and he's married. She goes, oh, yeah, no, he told me he's getting divorced. Are you sure this is the guy you're talking to? And she was like, oh, yeah, no, it's him. I know it's him.
Samantha and her husband immediately grew suspicious of Paul, but they had no idea how quickly Robin's relationship with him would become serious.
For my birthday, he sent me two little cakes from Walmart. Wished me happy birthday, and I was really excited over it. And he was saying, I really love you. And he said, Robin, will you marry me?
Wow. And her dumb ass said, yeah.
I was telling my friends from church and my kids that, I was getting married, and I got this white envelope, and in it was a ring.
Chat. This is so sad, bro, because she seems like the sweetest, nicest lady, bro. Don't nobody deserve to get catfished or finessed like this, bro, but like, she gotta do better, bro. Like, you too old. You gotta think. Like, come on. Like, you never met him in person. I feel bad for her, bro, but like, you gotta think. And chat, she sent $45,000 to this dude. That's the title of the video.
I took a picture of it on my hand, and he goes, you got my ring? And I said, yes. And so he was all excited over that. And he said that he was going to retire and come here beginning of September to do our wedding.
Up until this point, Robin and Paul were fully committed to each other. Once Paul was able to get back to the US, the two would have their wedding and seal the deal. While they waited, Paul thought it would be a good idea for the two to start saving up for a house.
She started talking more about how they're engaged and they're going to buy a house.
We were trying to buy this house in Massachusetts. I fell in love with this one house, and, we looked online, and so the house that we were going to buy was $2,300,000 and some odd dollars.
After Robin picked out her dream home, Paul promised he had planned to make the $2 million purchase a reality.
Wow, W cap.
couple of weeks after that he started talking to me about this investment, told me who it was, and I looked up on the internet and read about the company, and he was going to put in $1,000 to start up the investment. I was like, okay. I got $1,000 and I sent that through Cash App. I was only having to pay half, and Paul was putting in the other half.
Told her, we're gonna both put the amount of money. I have this much money. Here's how much money I have in my account. He goes, okay, now we'll just start investing together. You put this in, I'll put that in. So that's what she's been doing since January. Is putting $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you know, here and there.
That's free money, chat. I damn near got to start doing this shit too, bro. An easy 1,000, an easy 2,000. People are really green as fuck.
I did Cash App until Cash App canceled my account. They were afraid that, you know, it was fraudulent, and I opened up another account. I was able to send one time through them, and then they canceled that one. So then Paul too looked and said, well, there's a Bitcoin machine at CVS. So then I had to drive to my bank and get the cash out and then take it there. I texted him. I said, well, I sent it. I was using that to send the money.
Robin was willing to do anything to buy this house. After being blocked from multiple banks and Cash App, the investment had eventually grown to just over $2 million. It was almost time for her and Paul to cash out everything and purchase this home. But even more problems popped up when the realtor reached out to Robin.
And then she was like, well, now we've got to send the first amount to, you know, for the down payment or whatever. I did what they said. She goes, you didn't pay the fee? And that was $3,000.
Realtor, chat. If a realtor ever hit you up with a profile like this, dog, the $3,000 fee needs to be paid now. I'll be like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Fee, I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I said, no, nobody told me about that. And I said, well, why can't you use the money that's already in the checking account? And she says, because that money has already been cleaned. I said, so you're going to hold my money hostage? She goes, I didn't say that. I said, well, give me my money. And she says, not until you pay that $3,000. And I said, well, then to me, that sounds like you're holding it hostage. Then she texts me one last time that the checking account has been compromised again.
So she does have real estate paperwork. She sent me a copy of it because I said, let me see it because I've been in that world. Let me look at it.
They want me to sign it.
Now they've had him sign it supposedly and just sent her the paperwork in the mail. She got it on Saturday. It was delivered by a courier. The envelope is actually from China.
The realtor
from China, chat. We are not holding anything hostage, bro. Bro, the amount of stuff that goes into finessing, bro, this is a lot, bro. They got their logos and signing shit, bro. She damn near sold her life away.
Was putting a lot of pressure on Robin about sending the funds to open the account to buy the home. This is when Samantha initially reached out to our team to investigate Paul, the investment, and this house they were planning to buy.
I added it up and it was like about 45,000. It's probably more close to 50,000. My parents both passed away and I got an inheritance from them, and I have that money in with my financial advisor. I'm just too scared to ask him how much more money I have left. You know, he's pressuring me for this money, and
I need you to pay those fees, babe. This nigga's sick.
I wish there was a way we could, I don't know.
Poor woman. It's so sad.
Stick around until the end, Seekers. We'll find out the truth about Robin's investment.
$2 million?
Yes. So she had access to his bank account and he was having her transfer funds. So what I think we need to do is look into this bank account, verify if it's valid.
That shit don't even look right, bro. That shit look weird.
Everything we found out about Paul.
Well, what are you most apprehensive about?
I don't know what's real or not real anymore.
Damn.
If you like this video, please consider. If you're looking to contact us and you think you're breaking through to a friend or a catfish doc so much time, we can help you find the answers you've been looking for. After investing so much time in sending large sums of money, Robin was clearly stressed. She and Samantha reached out to our team, and the following day, Brianne and David sat down to review the details of this case.
I mean, obviously there are some red flags. We've seen the 4-star general a handful of times in the past, and now they're trying to buy a house together.
Yeah, that's correct. So she's 64. She's been divorced for about 16 years. And so she has a retirement. She has an inheritance as well. So that is why this is extremely pressing, because she's already been scammed in the past and she doesn't have a strong support system. So get this, Robin transferred over $2 million so that they could buy their dream house together.
$2 million?
Yes. So she had access to his bank account and he was having her transfer funds. So what I think we need to do is look into this bank account, verify if it's valid or not.
Yeah. And the fact that he says he's a 4-star general, like I just did a quick Google search while you were talking, and there's only 38 4-star generals in the US. So I think it'd be really easy for us to validate who they are, maybe find out if they're married or not, and dig into that a little bit. And IP tracker seems like a really straightforward tactic. What we can do is we can find out where the 4-star general lives, run the IP tracker, see if they match. If they don't, that's a big red flag. And then I wonder if we could call or get a hold of the real estate agent for the property being sold to get more information about that.
I think that's a wise decision, and I think that we have a really great game plan moving forward, and let's see what we find.
Now that Brienne and David had a plan, it was time to get to work. While the research team was working on vetting this profile going by the name of Paul, Brienne decided to hop on a call with Robin to attempt to track down the true location of this person claiming to be the 4-star general.
Hey, Robin.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Happy Monday. How's it going? How's your day?
Oh, it's nerve-wracking.
Really? What's going on?
With the whole ordeal, it's just gotten me all nerved up.
No, don't worry about
She kind of pretty, Chad, ain't she?
it. We're here for you. Just take your time. You're doing your thing. It's all good. We're meeting today to sit down to gather information and hopefully create an IP tracker for this person, correct?
Right.
I just want to game plan a little bit, and I want to get some ideas as to how you were sending funds prior to this, just so I can see what would be the best way to approach the IP tracker. So how did you send funds prior to this? Was this crypto ATM machine directly to an address? Okay.
That I would, could send them a text saying, look, here's your $1,000, but I'm not sending it through crypto because you're going to be, losing a bunch of money on that.
I think in order for this to work, you're going to have to let them know that there's no way you can make it to an ATM crypto machine at all because you're not feeling well, you can't get out of bed. And so what we want them to do is click on the link so you can let them know, hey, instead I just got you a crypto gift card because I cannot get out of bed. Do you think they'll believe that?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's stay in contact. You have a mission. You need to contact Paul, let him know, your current situation and I will reveal about what
tracker was sent.
Sorry, Chad.
All right, Seekers, now that the IP tracker was sent, we felt like we were ready to reveal the truth to Robin. After a few more days of Brienne and the search team digging in, we set up one last call with her and Samantha to give her the truth.
Hi, Robin.
Hello, Robin. Hi. So how are you feeling today, Robin?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm just a little apprehensive, a little bit, but.
Well, what are you most apprehensive about?
Oh, just the after effects of what he might do if he does anything.
Yeah.
All right. And as you can see, Samantha's here for some support. Samantha is the reason why we're all here together. So we thank her for Samantha. That. But we are going to dig into some things, Robin. So we created an IP tracker together for him. We wanted to entice him to click on the link so we can get validation as to where he was located. And it sounds like he may have seen that link before, or so he says.
Yeah, he said he knew what it was, and it was a gift card kind of a thing.
I will let you know this, and that is the fact that he did not click on the link.
Damn. I didn't think he would, after I talked to him.
He seemed very suspicious about it.
Got you, nigga. You about to watch the video, not drop a like? You son of, you about to make me curse on this platform, boy. Put your hands up. Scroll down, drop a like. Stop playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. Bitch ass, nigga. Bitch ass, boy.
Probably.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's these little red flags, right?
So, Chad, if you're confused, they pretty much sent a link so that he could click on it and they could get his IP address and figure out where he's at. Like, is he in Africa? Is he in America? Is he in Europe? But he didn't click on the link because he was suspicious. So this scammer is very smart and intelligent. They might not even find this nigga.
You've been talking to Paul for some time, and after digging into your information and performing a full-on investigation, I did find some very disturbing things.
I don't know what's real or not real anymore.
Yeah.
Well, Robin, we'll get into that too, because it sounds like, you know, even up until, what, 3-4 weeks ago, it seems like you had seen some of the red flags, but it's still all confusing to you because they still ended up getting you to send them some money, and then you even signed the document. So that's why we're here today. I want to make sure that you walk away from this and understand what truly was really going on here, so that you don't feel confused about what this person was saying and doing to you. You know, with that being said, you know, I don't know if you ever had a chance to look into ekyadproperties.com, but there is a website linked, and I saw it in your WhatsApp messages with the bank.
I did. I went and looked at it all, you know, all the time and I read on it, you know, but obviously they're very good at what they do to make it look really real.
Samantha, did you get to see the website?
No, I never did go look at it. I should go check it out.
Because I'll have to be honest with you, it looks like a very legit, put together website. It's probably one of the best I've seen.
Yeah, I didn't notice any red flags.
Damn, so this nigga like the professor off of Heist. If y'all know what I'm talking about, off of Netflix, off that show. They going against like fucking I don't know, bro, Jimmy Neutron and shit.
There.
You know, don't be too hard on yourself. Like I said, the website is very impressive. But I will share some information with you, and that is the fact that this website was actually just created in October of last year. So that's less than a year ago.
Damn.
Okay.
Finesse.
It's a huge red flag. I mean, to be an established property investment group and only just created within last year doesn't really give them the experience that they're stating on the website.
I guess I'm not that savvy on the internet to be able to know when, you know, to find out when a site was started.
Just so you know, we do use a website called Who Is, and you can basically drop in any website that you want to know a little bit more information about. Of course, it is linked to public data associated to that website. I did a little bit more digging. So this is where they state that this is a registered business, private limited company. So I researched this business information and could not find any such business registry in London, England, or the UK.
Wow. Yeah. She about to cry.
The other red flag that I noticed on this website is this was the only way to reach out to them is via email or through Telegram, which is a red flag. Why would a business only be able to reach out to you via email or Telegram?
Right.
Because it was overseas and stuff. I thought that was the way they
Poor lady.
In addition, they have documents that they share on the website. One of the documents is a Chubb's insurance certificate. Chubb's is a valid insurance company. When I did some digging there, I found that this document was also false on the website. You know, the business not being a registered business, the website being newly created with false documents attached. This is not a valid website. This is not a valid company.
Damn, bro, that hurts. $50,000 down the drain.
What are your thoughts, Robin?
I feel so bad for her.
That was totally duped.
Majority of people don't know what to look for or see, especially when things look so real. So don't beat yourself up like I told you.
Please don't take this as we're beating you up. We're not doing that. I just want to share the education with you.
Yeah. Okay. Poor lady, bro.
I'm not doing that at all, Robin. They're just helping and trying to educate you plus everybody else out there.
With that being said, I'd like to see if there's a way we can do something about helping you get this website taken down. I want to file a report and see if we can get this website taken down so it's not used to hurt or scam anybody else.
Nice.
Sorry, because Jet. We know that the funds eventually pass through this Bybit exchange. So basically, we're holding this exchange accountable for any funds that pass through. And then if she files a report stating that there was some malicious activity with these wallets, there might be some recourse.
Okay.
It's just best to keep all receipts if possible. If you can find them, dig them up somehow. This would help your case out. That's what we found so far. But, you know, at the end of
all right, Chad, we're gonna end the video right there, bro. You feel me? Just because they're not really saying too much, they kind of dragging it out a little too long. But you feel me? Let me know if y'all want to see some more catfish videos. I'm down there about to go to sleep, bro. I hope y'all have a good night. Tap into the other videos. Okay, look, chat. I'm sorry. If you want to watch the full video, it's catfished on YouTube, okay? I apologize. I won't ever do this again. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night, bro. I feel bad for that lady, bro, but she gotta do better, chat. Like, you can't, chat, don't go out that sad, bro. Don't be that green, bro. Ain't no reason to be that green, bro. Come on. 50 bands? Y'all know I could do it 50 bands, chat? Oh, I'll be turned up, nigga. I promise.